Hello, friends. It's been a minute. Leanna Martens here, your Edmonton real estate expert. We are going to go through the Edmonton new home construction market stats. This is the only place on YouTube you're going to be able to get the new home market stats for Edmonton and surrounding area. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you are a returning guest, thanks for your patience. My name is Leanna Martens and I'm in Edmonton, a local real estate expert, and I record one video a week. So make sure that you subscribe below and you don't miss any more of my good content. Later this week, we're going to have a new home tour. Hey, and if you're considering a relocation, maybe to Edmonton, make sure that you reach out to me and my team. That's exactly what we do. We can make sure that you can make this move with confidence and ease. So I invite you to also watch all the way to the end of this video because you're going to be able to see what the actual sold price is, where it is, and I'm going to take you on a tour so you can actually see what your money is going to get you if you choose to purchase here. So without any further ado, let's get into what I always like to start with, which is the Edmonton and area sold map for the time period of January 21st to January 28th. Let's get at it. So here is the Edmonton and area sold map. Why is this good? I'll tell you why this is good. Because when you are considering a relocation, friends, you are never just looking at Edmonton, right? You're always looking at the surrounding area. You want to try to get an idea of what are the pros and cons. You want to find out all the information you can so you can make an informed decision. So that's why I pulled this out to Spruce Grove, Stony Plain, St. Albert, because these are like little hamlets. Let's say they're basically, you know, it's just extensions of Edmonton. Yeah, there we go. So you can see these are the sales in those areas. So we've got 5 in Leduc, 2 in Beaumont, 3 in Spruce. And these are decent considerations because your purchase price can be anywhere from $30,000 to $50,000 less, simply because builders can get cheaper land out here. So if you're willing to make the commute, depending on your work, if you're working from home, where the location is you're going, it could definitely be a viable option. So now let's have a look at the actual sold prices, shall we? So here we are with the sold prices. So it breaks it down from Edmonton. So Edmonton's average sold to list price ratio. So this is important for you guys to understand. So you understand what at the end of the day should I be expecting to pay. So when you're coming from markets that are inflated, most times you're competing and you're paying over list price. Well, right in Edmonton, we're on average about 98% is what a buyer is paying of the actual list price. Now, if we scroll up, look, it's different everywhere, right? But you're still going to see a minority. So this one was list price right here. This one was 106% of list price. So that means that it was competing. That home would have been very desirable. And the rest were anywhere from 97 to 99. So that's important in terms of your expectations. So there was 24 solds, guys. The volume of solds is going up substantially right now. We're at about double. And a lot of this is driven by relocations. So average sold price here was $630,000 and buyers paid 98% of the list price. Now, if we look at Leduc, we've only got 1 over list, 1 at list, and the average sold to list price ratio at Leduc was 99%, and the average price was $515,000. And then we go into Leduc County, so it's just basically right by Leduc and Leduc County. 97%, the average price there was $580,000. Now if we go to Spruce Grove, looks like there was nothing in Stony Plain, but Spruce Grove, 91%. Woo! That is low, super low. That's because 1 home sold, holy crap, at 87% and another one at 91. That's crazy low. So there was only 3 solds, but because 2 of them were quite low, 87 and 91% is crazy. So that means those homes were way overpriced. Something's up with that. That's not average for sure. And the average sold price was $529. That's an interesting one. So St. Albert, the average sold price was $524, and buyers paid in the last week 95%. So it actually looks like a great time right now, people. And then Strathcona County, this is basically Sherwood Park. You tend to get more estate sales out there, same as Spruce. But this is only a $450,000 home, and this was sold at list price, essentially 100%, 17 days on the market. So the overall average in the last 7 days, guys, there's been quite a bit of volume that's moved, 37 brand new homes that have moved. Okay, so the overall average price for all new home construction sold in Edmonton and area is $593,000 at 98%. of list price. That means the buyers paid 98% of list price. Now, let's choose one of these homes. And I think what I want to do is I want to go into this 87%. I want to check this one out in Spruce and have a look at it and figure out why there was such a massive discrepancy between the list price and the sold price. It was $90,000. So let's go tour that one in Spruce Grove, see if we can figure that out. It wasn't negotiated, so they didn't submit an offer $100,000 below. I've never done that in 10 years of real estate, so I don't want you to get that expectation. What it was is it was listed over the course of a year. So it was originally listed in February of 2023, and we are in January. It was basically 11 months to sell it. So they listed it at $690 and end up with a consistent price reduction, $690, $650, $640, $620. So probably listed it high to test the market to see if he could get what he had hoped he could get, and he over-indexed two crucial things. So what he over-indexed was the square footage. So 2,400 square feet, that's where the value lies in this. And the next one is the fact that it's a walkout basement. And I would say that this is much more timeless, like the backsplash with this, the two-tone cabinetry in this color with the wood. This is like a laminate. That's not real wood, it's a laminate overlay. But it is more expensive, and it's in a higher quality. And I'm not sure, I think that those are wall features. So I would say that that is definitely a higher quality, a higher level, more elegant. And then this is the big deal. It's the fact that you've got this walkout right here. There's a tiny lake. You have this walking path. So this is where the money is, and in that additional square footage. So this builder over-indexed what he thought he could get. Could have been a small builder, not staying on top of the market, but those are the two things. So on average for a walkout basement, you're going to be anywhere from $25,000 to $50,000, depending on the additional features of the house that a walkout will sell for. So there's your main floor. Oh, okay. Those are things. Now we can see that. Yeah. And you know what else I'm going to tell you right now? Now I realize when I over-indexed that, but they did virtual staging. That's it. So you can see here, you can see that cord hanging down. When people actually went to go view it, it wasn't what they saw online. So you can see the fridge isn't here. Virtual staging is not supported because it alters buyers' expectations. I think it might be helpful once you're physically in there. They have a chevron backsplash, which is a nice feature. But that's it. He over-indexed the walkout, the square footage, and they honestly, when you don't represent the actual product of what you're selling, people are disappointed. Yeah, there you go. So you can see this is what they sold. This is what people were coming to see. They did not see that. And those are not built-ins. Those were just wall screens. Yeah, exactly. That was just... So there we go. I now have gotten to the bottom of it. And I also pulled comparable sold. So this is what your agent should do. So this is how you can determine whether or not what's a good offer price. So this is just down the road. This is 68 Prospect. This is not a walkout, and it is not on a lake or a walk path or a green space of any kind. It's about 400 square feet less. It sold for $575. And then there's another one, 35 Pen, 550. Yeah, this one's $550. So you can see that it's right in that range that I told you, about $25,000 to $50,000 more. So the builder just way over indexed. He was trying to get $75,000 more than the home really was valued at. So thanks so much for coming on that tour with me. I hope that was informative and educational. And make sure that you, if you haven't already, subscribe below so you don't miss any more good content. We are going to be having a property tour coming up. I recorded some really great stuff with Madame Homes. And if anybody is considering a relocation, make sure that you reach out to me and my team. That is exactly what we do. So go into the description below and reach out to us, and we are here to help whenever you want. You can go and call the phone number below as well. And I would also encourage you to join our Facebook group, our private Facebook group. Click that link below, and I will see you in the next video. Leanna Martens, Martens Group Real Estate. I'll see you soon. Bye.